Now let's take a look at the tertiary sector as well as beyond the tertiary sector. Tertiary sector is the service industry or the provision of goods and services commercially. Examples include retail, healthcare, tourism, transportation, banking, and law. Most high income countries are service dominated. For example, Canada's service industry accounts for more than 75% of its GDP. The quaternary sector involves the knowledge economy. Some include these sectors as part of the tertiary, though increasingly it's becoming its own category. Examples of this include high level education like universities, government, info, tech, and culture. Quinary is the leadership economy. For example, executives like Mark Zuckerberg, as well as decision makers in all other sectors. Tourism and culture is an increasingly important sector of the economy for many countries. International tourism has grown 50-fold since World War II. Around 1.4 billion tourist arrivals were accounted for pre pandemic. It accounts for almost 10% of the global GDP, and France, the US, Spain, and China are most visited by international tourists. One coveted uh, status for many countries is to have a significant number of UNESCO World Heritage Sites. This is a gold standard for measuring the value of heritage and culture. There are 869 cultural sites worldwide, 213 natural, 39 mixed, and 53 sites are in danger, including the Florida Everglades. Now, you may notice some interesting patterns in this map, namely, UNESCO seems to be very focused on Europe and not very focused on the rest of the world, which has led to complaints from many people about UNESCO having a bias. Now, some questions just for you to think about. How can we effectively, respectfully, and sustainably manage tourism in the 21st century? For example, this is the Taj Mahal here, a very pristine picture, though, as you may know, the crowds there are significant and it is usually not this quiet. In this picture, for example, the crowds are essentially taking the value away from the site. There is significant over tourism on Mount Everest, for example. Long lineups to reach the summit are prevalent, and little restrictions apply for unskilled climbers, leading to uh, many climbers dying on the hike up. Huge piles of garbage are strewn across the mountain. Uh, for example, the mountain has collected over 10,000 kilograms of waste. Sustainable initiatives are being put in place to reduce the waste.